Hi, everybody. My name is Steven Brogan Cortez, and I'm the host of the Why the F Not podcast. This video is the first of many. It's going to be a supercut of certain moments of the show. So, in the Why the F Not podcast, there's a segment where I ask my guests at the end of their interview 10 questions. 10 questions that come from inside the actor's studio. Go back in the day with James Lipton. He would ask 10 questions that I thought were a great way to get to know somebody. Questions are deceptively simple, yet very insightful. And this is going to be episode... I jotted it down. This is going to be episode 46 to episode 55. Hope you enjoy. It's going to be their first answer to the question. Their answers. A part 2 will be coming of this video where you see my other guests answering the first question of the 10 questions. And what is that question? That's a good question. The first question is, what is your favorite word?
Auspicious.
Ooh.
I don't even use this word a lot, but indubitably is like one of my favorite words just to say. And I'm glad you asked because I need to use it. Indubitably.
Indubitably.
It's just such a fun word to say. So I would say that's my favorite word. Like, that's the first answer. I'll stick to it.
You know, I think I'm gonna, and maybe this is just because we've been talking about Star Wars and getting to thinking about, life and things, but I think I'm gonna go with the word harmony. I think even just saying that word or hearing that word, it kind of already conveys a little bit of what it means. Yeah, I like that.
Man, I haven't put too much thought on that. I feel like the first thing I feel like that really comes to mind is like Aflac. For some reason, like when I was a kid, I would always say Aflac if instead of like, oh, I have friends of you sort of thing, like you hit your finger or something like that. And so kudos to the marketing of Aflac for having that ingrained in my head for so long.
My favorite word? Oh God. Plethora is right now is my favorite word in this moment.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite word? There's so many. I think the first one that came to my mind was limitless. And that's actually the word that they used to name Shin Lim's magic show. And I love magic. Like, it's probably like one of my favorite things about living in Las Vegas is I get to see magic shows all the time. But limitless is like, it just embodies so much possibility. And when he was talking about it on his show, he was kind of touching on this crossroads between picking classical piano playing for his career or pursuing magic. And so he just felt like, well, with pursuing magic, that there's no limits to that. He can do whatever he wants. He can make the impossible possible. And I feel like that really resonated with me because I feel that same way about cosplay. Like, I feel like if once I get to embody a character, I feel like I can do and be anything. And I love spreading that message to anybody that likes art, anybody that likes anime, anybody that likes video games. Like, I love encouraging people that, like, you're only limited by your imagination. So I think that is like one of my favorite words because I really live by it.
I keep like hearing the word iridescence. I think that's a pretty word, but I don't even know like what it means, but it keeps coming up in my brain. So I think it sounds pretty.
Right on.
Iridescence.
Oh, yay. The question that I knew I was going to get asked. So, I know in previous podcasts you were told like some inspirational words and stuff. I like the more playful words. I like words like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious or anti-disestablishmentarianism or simply just shart. But I don't. If I were to pick a word, I'd probably maybe pick espionage. It's such a fun word to say, and maybe it's the Metal Gear fan in me, because the headline of all Metal Gear fans was tactical espionage action, and so probably espionage.
Word. Right now, my favorite word is serendipitous. This is a recurring favorite word. It's just such a beautiful word and such a beautiful feeling / experience / adjective. Like, serendipity. I mean, wasn't that John Mayer? Sweet serendipity. Who did that song?
I don't know.
Maybe not John Mayer, but that was a big hit. It'll always stick with me. Sweet word, sweet serendipity.
One of my favorite words is accretion. I learned this in my astronomy class when I was at CSUN. And the idea of accretion, I just love the way it sounds, and I just love the idea of it. It's when, I'm probably fucking this up. I'm sure Neil deGrasse Tyson's going to be like, if he ever hears this, he's going to like shit his pants and die because I get it wrong. But it's about these, when two bodies, celestial bodies, like, you know, either like a meteor or an asteroid or something like that, come together because their gravitational pull is pulling them close together. That force is so strong that it's making them smash together over time, and then they become a dwarf planet. They become a small baby planet. And that is the process of accretion, is when you get two different things, or two bodies, and you bring them together and they make one bigger thing together. And I just think that's the way it sounds, like phonetically, accretion is really cool, but I feel like it also helps me try to say, I get a lot of points across when I use the word accretion of just putting it together.
Yeah.
You know, after I explain accretion too.
It's a good visual. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's just a word that's stuck with me a lot, is accretion.
What's going on, y'all? Steven Brogan Cortez here again. Thank you so much for watching the video. What was that? I don't know. But please feel free to go check out the Why the F Not podcast on Spotify. It's on Apple Podcasts. It's on Google Podcasts. It's on Deezer, if you're on Deezer. But check out the links below in the description. Thanks. And don't forget, you're enough. You're more than enough. Crazy how enough you are. Okay, bye.